Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Xillia. In the last episode, we did some mercenary work here in the Dullhide Trail, and we completed it while getting some tutorials on linked arts and stuff like that. And in today's episode, we are going to the inn because Milla is hungry, so we need to feed her. So let's go inside the Sea Haven Inn here. And as soon as you do so, you can come up here and talk to this guy right here.
Welcome. 3 rooms, please. But before that, can we get something to eat?
Oh, my apologies, but our cook isn't in yet. Hey, is she okay?
Can we at least use your kitchen?
Yes, please. Help yourself. Your friend looks like she's about to pass out.
My stomach, it really is growling. And here I thought that was just a silly human expression.
Never deny hunger again.
Hey, not bad.
Not bad. It's good. I quite enjoy ingesting calories with you. Humans should learn to cherish these simple pleasures.
This might be her first time sleeping, too.
And apparently she never ate before today, either. Who in the world is she?
She claims she's Maxwell.
That Maxwell?
Yeah, she's apparently a spirit in physical form.
Well, not just any spirit. The Lord of Spirits. Wielder of the 4 elements, the eldest spirit. Maxwell has many names. And now we add Milla to that list? She's supposed to be the spirit Maxwell? You gotta be kidding me.
Is Maxwell really that mighty?
Of course. That's why this is so hard to swallow. I grew up hearing bedtime stories about Maxwell.
What in the world would a spirit like that be trying to destroy?
Trying to destroy? What are you referring to?
She called it a Spyrix, I think. The device from the laboratory. Maybe I should just ask Milla about it.
I don't know. You have a nasty habit of poking your nose where it doesn't belong. Your accursed curiosity made me a wanted man too, you know. Well, think hard before asking, okay?
Yeah, you're right. Good morning.
Good day, Jude. I was just about to share my plans with Alvin.
What is it?
I'm thinking of returning to Nia Khera.
Is that your hometown?
More accurately, it's where my shrine is. If I go back, I might be able to re-summon the 4.
So, she really is Maxwell.
This is where you come in, Jude. Will you accompany me to Nia Khera?
What?
It's true that you brought your current situation upon yourself, but I bear some of the blame as well. I'll put in a good word for you with the people of Nia Khera. I'm sure they'll look after you.
Wow, you've put a lot of thought into this.
Yes. Remember when you told me I seemed unconcerned? I decided to take that to heart.
Milla, you don't need to practice your swordplay anymore?
No need to concern yourself with my martial abilities.
Well, if nothing else, you know how to swing the pointy end.
Okay, I'll come with you.
Good. You needn't worry.
A little more practice wouldn't hurt, though.
You think so?
Better safe than sorry. Come find me once you're ready to go.
Wait, you're coming with us, Alvin?
Why not? I've come this far.
Hey, Milla?
Hmm?
Thanks.
And with that, now, after they have eaten, our next objective is clear. We have to we have to talk to Alvin about heading out, but we are heading over to Nia Khera to return Milla back to her shrine so she can resummon the Four. Before we do that, though, there are a couple of quests after. Well, actually, I think we have to activate Alvin first if we could do anything real quick. Let's go ahead and do that.
Ready to hit the road?
Milla, you said it's north of here?
How far?
Less than half a day's flight time. If we could fly using Sylph's power.
Oh, well, I'm afraid my wings are, you know, non-existent. I hope we can find a place to rest along the way.
The map showed a village in that direction, so we should be okay.
Either way, we can't just stay here. We must press forward.
I know.
Alright, now that we have our party members all gathered up again, I want to... Oh, we gotta skip. Hold on a second.
Is Milo really that Maxwell? She does act a bit nutty, but she looks normal enough.
I think it's true. When I first met her, Milla had the 4 great spirits with her.
What? Get out of here.
No, seriously. Fire spirit Efreet, water spirit Undine, wind spirit Sylph, and earth spirit Gnome. It was the first time I'd ever seen them in person, but there was no mistaking who they were.
That's a mighty exclusive club. Can't imagine they hang out with a lot of mortal girls.
Yeah.
There are a couple of quests at this point that open up to us. Right now we want to go and grab them as much as we can. We come over here and we talk to this lady again. She's got another problem. She says, more monsters have taken up residence at the lake west of the Siva Haven. I asked local mercenary to take care of them, but I'm afraid the monsters got to her. Could you go into the lake and rescue her, please? Yeah, let's go ahead and accept that. Thank you yet again. So she has another problem, so we have to go and solve it. Now, if we talk to this guy, he says, the head chef said I need to learn how to make soda rice. Unfortunately, I don't have a first clue how to go about it. Could you help me? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Thank you. If I can eat just once, I should be able to figure out how to make it. Alright, for that quest, what we simply do is we need to bring him soda rice, which is a food item. I didn't go over food items just yet, but I'll go in more detail about it here in just a second. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy here. He says, do you know anything about porridges? I've heard they grow around here. If you find a nice one, I'll buy it from you. Let's go ahead and accept that. So you'll bring me a porridge? Wonderful! That quest we won't be able to finish until probably an episode or 2 from now. But for right now, if we come in here into the inn, we have another shop open to us. We have something called a food vendor. Whenever we do this, we can buy something called foods. It says eating pre-made dishes grants special effects like HP recovery or EXP boost for a set number of battles. You can buy dishes at shops or use them in the items menu at any time. Right now, they actually do have soda rice, so we're gonna buy one soda rice to finish this quest. It says 25 expansion points were added to the food vendor. So actually, that's another thing to advance the food vendor is by simply buying stuff from there. But anyways, let's go ahead and return back to the place that we were at, and let's complete this quest for this guy real quick, since we got the soda rice. Let's go ahead and talk to him. It says, let's go ahead and give him that. Huh? This is soda rice. Oh, I see. They use miso as a secret ingredient to balance the soda and the rice flavor. Thanks. Now I'll be able to grow and improve as a chef. So right now we've completed that sub-event, and we acquired bushy eyebrows and 1200 gold. Bushy eyebrows are attachments. I didn't go into really what attachments are. If we come down here after our equipment, we can actually have attachments, which I could go up here and have bushy eyebrows. Now Jude has really bushy eyebrows, but I'm not gonna have that real quick. There are extra stuff here that I have as DLC, but I'll get into more of that later. For right now, I kind of want to go in here, and I want to see if I can expand the weapon shop just a bit. So let's go ahead and donate some material. So we have about 10 iron sands. Let's go ahead and donate all 10 of them real quick. That'll level up the weapon shop. And we can have new weapons in stock. A steel gauntlet. Now, if we give her silver ore, I'm not going to do that real quick. Yeah, we're done. But I wanted to level it up just once, so I could at least buy steel gauntlets. So let's go ahead and equip the purchase item. Now, one little habit I always do when it comes to RPGs is whenever I buy a new item, I always go ahead and sell the old item that I have. Unless it's like really good item, I always go and sell the old equipment that I don't need. So that iron gauntlets, I don't need them anymore. But for right now, before we head over to Nia Khera, or head north to Nia Khera, I kind of want to take care of that quest that we took from that lady. So we're going to go ahead and do so. We got another skit here. Inside and out.
Oops. Gotta straighten my scarf.
You sure do love that thing.
Don't you? It's one of Fismage's finest. Custom made for yours truly.
I don't know much about brands, but it does look good on you.
You gotta be careful about what you wear, kid. It's how the world judges a man.
I'd rather think what's inside is what counts.
Yeah, and this is how what's inside gets projected to the outside.
You don't believe some people shape what's outside in order to conceal the ugliness within?
Well, if you can't see through a false front, isn't that your problem?
So you blame the victims for being deceived?
If that's really what you believe, Alvin, it tells me all I need to know about what's within.
Man, I sure slipped up this time, huh?
But let's completely ignore these battles if I can. We're gonna go practically back to the place that we were just at. So we're gonna go to the west portion of it real quick. We're gonna go ahead and go over there and complete that quest. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab as many bags as I can. Like I said, I'm gonna try to avoid as many battles as I can because, well, this is... Oh, we got another one.
Walking sure is grueling.
That's unexpected coming from you.
I'm just used to having Sylph fly me everywhere. The only time I ever really walked was when I used Undine to travel across water.
I see.
Maybe this is your punishment for treating the 4 great spirits like your personal servants?
Servants? They may help out now and then, but they're the ones who pester me. They're like a bunch of bickering in-laws that never go home.
Did you just call the 4
bickering in-laws?
Did you just call the 4 bickering in-laws? That's one way of putting it. I always love that skit too because it's just like, oh, they always pester me like some bickering in-laws. But we want to come over here to the West Branch and practically go back to the place that we were just at. Like, I'm just gonna try and avoid all these battles. I do think that if I remember correctly, if you ever see little smoke appearing above an enemy's head, that means, oh, we got another skit. Holy cow. Partners in climb.
Compared to Fenmont's night climb, the sky in Azul sure is bright.
That's true. The spirit climbs here are much more stable.
What are you talking about? What do you intend to climb?
C-L-I-M-E. Surely the great Lady Maxwell knows all about the subject?
Don't flatter yourself by assuming I recognize every arbitrary word you humans create. Human arrogance can be so trying.
Milla, do you know what Riza Maxia is made of?
As if I wouldn't know? The power of spirits composes the entire natural world.
Right. The term spirit climb refers to the balance of spirit power. When that power is out of balance, nature can become polarized in one direction. That's why there are unusual spirit climbs, like the perpetual night of Fenmont.
I see. Thank you. Now I understand. You're very good at explaining things.
My pleasure.
Oh, I see how it is. I guess I'm just an arrogant human compared to little old innocent Jude.
But that skit kind of went into more detail what a spirit climb was. We heard that term a couple of times in the game. That one kind of explains what a spirit climb is. Now, the steam above an enemy, I never quite understood what the spirit of the steam above an enemy is on the world map. I think it's their attention to you can be, they can find you a lot easier. But now we come over here and we find out that the mercenary was taken out by the monsters, so we have to go ahead and take out the monsters in order to complete this quest. But honestly, like I said before, I think Steam, what that means is essentially, it just means that their awareness of you is apparent. They can see you really far distance and whatnot. Let's go ahead and... Whoa, bird! Let's go ahead and kick your butt. But there we go. Now we've kind of defeated all of them. We got a couple items. Thanks. A little longer and I would have been dinner. You guys look like you know how to fight. Just don't let your guard down like I did. So we saved the mercenary. So now everything should be fine.
You're starting to look pretty good with that blade.
I do seem to possess an aptitude for sword fighting.
But for right now, let's go ahead and head back to the Dalhai Sea Haven. And I know I don't really go over the items I'm picking up. You guys can see on the screen what I have, and I've already kind of explained what it is. I didn't think I need to go in more detail about it. But I mean, if you guys see the little flash up the screen, I just skip over it. You guys know it's not really important. But for now, we want to head back to Dalhai Sea Haven and complete this quest. And then I would say we head over to our next destination, and then I would call it an episode, really. But for right now, let's go ahead and go down this way here. I think, like I said before, you see steam above an enemy. That little goblin noticed me right off the bat. I think it has something to do that their awareness level is a lot higher than regular enemies. So I think that they were able to see me a lot farther away. Let's go ahead and grab this here. Beautiful feathers. Let's keep going on down here. Avoid all these battles. I know, like, you don't really need to be avoiding a lot of these battles, but I just do anyways because there's really no point. But let's go back here and talk to this lady here. You rescued her. Thank you. And now, because of that, we've got another sub-event finished. We got a Stealth Dagger and 1200 Gald. See, it is really important to do all these sub-quests if you can. So that's why I'm going to be doing all the sub-quests in the game, so that way everybody can get it. And plus, there's a trophy assigned to it, as well as a title. Now, I'll go into more detail what titles do later, whenever we actually unlock a title, because we have yet to unlock a title yet, and I'm really surprised about that. But what titles essentially are is, a lot of the trophies are in the game are kind of associated to titles. So you might want to go and grab as many as you can. I know, like, a lot of them have trophies acquired to them. But anyways, let's go ahead and avoid all these goblins and let's go on to the North region. North region we have not explored yet, so this is an entirely new area. Avoiding all the battles as I can. There's a sparkly right there. Let's go ahead and grab it. Beautiful feathers. And there's more bags to be had. 400 Gald. And, oh, shoot. Well, it looks like we're going to have to fight this wolf here. Go ahead and kick his butt here. Demonic Chaos! I love doing that. Go ahead and pair up with Milla here. Oh, I forgot I did that move. Healer, essentially, Jude has a healing spell which allows you to heal in a certain situation. It's not really, like, major, but it's really handy to have Healer. Healer is a healing move, and it's really good. So, keep that on your shortcuts from now for a while. Until you get another party member that can heal, which we will here later. So, I'm going to actually go ahead and like go around this area a lot because there's a lot of bags and goodies and stuff like that, and I want to have as much stuff as I can. Now I will be backtracking to a lot of these places because there is a certain treasure that does not spawn until a certain event happens that appears, and there's 2 in every area. And I'll go in more detail about that later. But for right now, we want to actually grab as much as treasure as we can, because the more treasure you have, the more materials that you get, the better you'll be able to upgrade your shop levels and stuff like that for later. But for right now, we want to go ahead and grab as much as we can and avoid all these gosh darn scorpions. Copper ore. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and go around this like this gigantic circle area that we have right now, and then continue onwards. I do believe there's just something over here. I don't know. It just seems like so weird. Oh, there's a bag. No wonder. There we go. Beautiful feather. And there's a treasure chest right there. Let's go ahead and grab it. And inside is wood chunks. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Apparently 10 woodchucks. But anyways, let's keep going on this way here. And as you guys can see, there is a save icon right there. And I think I'm going to stop the episode here. So in the next episode of Let's Play Tales of Xillia, we are going to head up north and hopefully get closer to Nia Khera. So I will see you guys in the next episode.